Hi everybody, this is Toffee. It's 100% growth LTC. Once again, this is a turn save over my old run. It is an escape map where we need all of our units to escape at a point in the top right part of the map. There are 3 side objectives on this map, but we can only get to one of them, the Lightbrand village. Zack heads there right away, with his inventory set up specifically for turn 1. You want him to have a full inventory with the Iron Sword equipped and the Restrainer as the next weapon in the list. Bradley and Sean don't move too far ahead since the former needs to bring Zack to the front after he gets the village, and because we want the archers to suicide into Walter, who moves as far forward as he can. Brad and Sean get their C support. In this hack, units gain support points for ending turns within 3 tiles of each other, which makes it easier to pick them up. Though being an LTC, we often can't actually take advantage of the bonus. The bonuses associated with different support affinities have been changed from vanilla. Zack kills a Myrmidon who drops a Vulnerary, which lets us Convoy Warp to equip his PRF, which sets up a kill for Bradley next turn. Walter's level up last chapter lets him double and cleanly one round the archers. You'll notice I try to use units PRFs whenever I can. This is not only because they tend to be better than the generic gear, especially early on, but also because PRFs give boosted weapon EXP. Lionel, in particular, pretty much wants to exclusively use his saber to climb from D to B swords by chapter 13. Zack convoy warps the Lightbrand, so Walter can give it to Sean to use for the rest of this map. The Lightbrand is 1 to 2 range, has a nice 11 might, uses magic, and hits on res, with its one notable weakness being its shaky base 70 hit. We'll see some truly abysmal hit rates with it in the early game, at least by 100% growth standards, but reliability is a liability anyway. This first one is really important since it gives our sword units a actual 1 to 2 range option, and we will keep an eye on its uses since we won't get a chance to get another one until chapter 7. I did go a little overboard with rigging crits with it though. Sean doesn't get a chance to use a vulnerary on this map, so I make sure to have him dodge attacks that go for him on the first few turns. I didn't look too seriously into the prospect of 4-turning this map, because if you count the squares, Sean can only make it to 2 range of the boss on turn 3, and any 4-turn necessarily must skip the Lightbrand. Not to mention be utterly insane logistically, such as having our Cavaliers dodge attacks while carrying the Lords. In any case, the Lightbrand is needed for several upcoming clears, and in general for farming EXP, so it would still be worth a turn loss. This is a rather precarious enemy phase. Lionel needs to dodge at least 2 out of 4 attacks that go for him, and there you go, that's an example of the Lightbrand's questionable accuracy in action. Lionel ends up surviving with exactly 1 HP, and, in Fire Emblem, the only point of HP that matters is the last one. Lionel positions himself precisely when killing this archer, so that Bradley, after giving Zack to Walter, can rescue him and canto forward and be in range of the escape point next turn. Sean is the unit in charge of killing the boss. As you can see, I could have just had him double and dodge the boss instead of rigging that unnecessary crit, but at this point in the run I wasn't entirely sure how the weapon uses on the Lightbrand were going to work out, and I didn't want to have to go back for a reason as dumb as that. Sean really comes into his own in this chapter. With all of his level ups here, he will usually cleanly one on any future enemy he has to face, as long as he actually lands his attacks, of course. The archer who suicided into him had a stealable red gem, and the village we left unturned has a Swordreaver. The gem would definitely have been nice for the money. And that's chapter 2, completed in 5 turns. I'll see you next time.